All right, I think we're live on a Thursday, which is a little bit different than I normally do. Hopefully, everybody's doing all right. I kind of took the morning off. I have some things now to do in the afternoon. I got to go to, well, hopefully, you guys can hear me first. I have to go to a job site, unfortunately, and then I got to update some drawings and things like that. So, my day off has turned into not a day off, which is okay. It happens. Oops. Let me know if you guys could hear me. I'm going to pause my stream. Switch this to live chat. Jeremy, how's it going? Okay, so people could hear me. That's great. We got a couple people in here. Not many. I wasn't expecting too many people to be in here, as I don't typically do Thursday streams. I used to do Thursday streams, and then this was at the beginning when I first started YouTube. And then I noticed Lawrence Systems, or Tom from Lawrence System, does his on Thursdays, and I like to actually watch those. So yeah. Timothy, Javier, how's it going? Brian, how's it going? We still don't have our air conditioner fixed. I have this. You could see this tube if you're in my last live stream. You probably noticed that. I had it on. My face always looks flush and red anyway. When I first originally was doing videos, I had a filter, so my face wasn't as red, but anyway, it's all good. Nice to have a live stream right now. Awesome. Yeah, I felt pretty awake, and then I was at the gym this morning. I took a shower just before the live stream, and now I'm pretty tired. I've just did my legs for the first time in a while, and it's making me pretty tired. Kim, how's it going? So hopefully when I have to leave my house to go to the job site, I could actually walk. That's something I'm a little afraid of, and if it's going to be a little painful, I'm sure tomorrow morning it's going to be. But either way, we just released that video for the outdoor access or outdoor camera, and holy moly, between YouTube comments, TikTok comments, Instagram comments, it's pretty funny. People, well, one, I forget who commented on this. Maybe it was you, Javier. I forget. But all these spider webs, like there are a lot of spider webs. I was going to knock them down, but we have quite a few mosquitoes around here, and the spiders are actually good for that. And our spiders are not venomous, so I live in Canada. So I just left it on there. I didn't see any spiders, but then when I was reaching my hand up behind the camera, because there's a bit of hole, I had to fish the cable through. I hit a spider with my hand, and I don't really like spiders, so I freaked out a little bit. Luckily, that wasn't caught on camera. But yeah, there's been a lot of people saying, oh, can't somebody just cut the wire? Absolutely. Can't somebody just take the camera? Yes, they could. Could they take this? They could come up and take that if they want. Or not if they want. They shouldn't, but they could, right? It's possible. I have cameras all around my house. We're going to catch you either way coming in. Cameras are a deterrent, right? They don't stop people from actually doing things. And really, if they need to take the camera, they probably need the money more than I do. Not saying that I want somebody to take the camera, though. Stan, how's it going? Another thing, people were asking me why I didn't put it in conduit. This is my house. I'm not going to run a conduit, dig a conduit all the way under the ground, under the gravel for this camera. We're not going to be here forever. We're going to end up building a new house. And if I need to, I will run a conduit. If this was a client's house, we would have ran a conduit, right? And we wouldn't have had cable exposed like this. But I'm pretty happy with the install. This light, I'm probably going to have to move. It's just a little LED light, but it was causing some issues last night. Actually, I wanted to log into my UNVR. Give me a sec. I haven't changed the position of the camera yet. Let me just log in here. Oh, and then we got this, well, there was a couple other comments. I'll get to that once I log in. Hold on one sec. Zach, how's it going? So the other comments were, why wouldn't I just run a single cable? Right? I'm only having one camera. So why wouldn't I just run a single cable from here all the way back to my network closet, which is a fair point. But I'm using this to do more than just this camera. I have this Hikvision PTZ camera that we're going to be doing a video on. I have this ingenious Wi-Fi 6 access point that I've had for months that I need to get a video done on. So we're going to end up mounting that in the backyard as well. And in my backyard, there's it's just a big open field. There's no houses behind us. So we'll see how far this access point could reach to. But if we were only doing a single camera, I would have just ran a single cable. But there's no use for me to run multiple cables for multiple different things when I could use the USW Flex. Let's see here. Yeah, so I mean the camera's, it's a little wonky. It's a little bit sideways right now. How the heck do we see? Where's the backyard camera? Yeah, it's a little sideways, which is fine. There's a ton of birds that are always around here, pooping all over our fence, which I don't really like, but they'll be there for quite a while. And it captures quite a bit. The shed on the right-hand side, we can't get that. So I might have to angle it a bit more or just put another camera outside. If I want to install cameras, which UniFi one can I use best? It depends. I really like the G4 Bullet cameras. The G4 Domes are good inside. I have the G4 Dome outside. I forget if I took the cap off or not. In this position, it isn't really that good. I mean, you're not really seeing anything. I just put it there because I already had a cable and I wanted to do the video on it. When the infrared goes on, it actually reflects off the walls. So this is a terrible position for the G4 Dome. But we just installed a bunch of G4 Domes for a business. Actually, I had the video on it and they work great and they look awesome. The night vision works great. But for ease of use and to actually get the position of the camera you want, the G4 Bullet is great. The G4 Pro is great as well, but it's expensive. It's about $600 Canadian. I want to start using 10 gig. What is the best rack switch for that with the UniFi? Don't need a lot of ports. You'd probably want the aggregation switch, right? These would be, you'd have to get SFPs. This isn't a RJ45, but I would do this, the ag switch. So this has 8 ports. One will be your uplink. So you only have 7 ports to play with. But I mean, for the price point, you're looking at $329, which isn't too bad. So you could either do 1 gig or 10 gig. I don't think you could do 2.5. Do you really need a surge protector for every? I don't think so. So what I'm going to be doing, I have the one surge protector right here. Actually, we could open it up. I had 2 of them, but then I had to use one at a client's. They had one, but they didn't have another. Let's see what it looks like. So what I'll be doing it is from my uplink to that USW switch, and then from the link to my enterprise switch. So that's what it looks like. It's not going to focus. But in the middle, that's where you would ground, right? So there's an Ethernet in, and then there's an Ethernet out. And then from the switch, whatever, if you get a shock from, say your camera gets shocked or hit, it could possibly fry your USW Flex, but I'm not really worried about that as the price compared to my full rack, right? That's like $10,000 or something like that. Yeah, but these aggregation switches are great. Mine's still sitting in the basement doing nothing because I have the Pro one now, which I haven't really done anything with. We did that one video and now it's just sitting. I think I have 5 connections in it. Where'd my cameras go? And I'll show you what it's like when you own a business, how much cardboard and crap you have and how many bags of garbage. It's kind of embarrassing. I Oh, you can't see it there. Shoot, that's the side of my house. Oh, they took the garbage. Okay, so you're not going to be able to see the garbage. Wow. Ooh, and that looks terrible. What's going on with that camera? There we go. You could, whatever, you could see that. Oh, okay, so that's all cardboard from like Ubiquiti stuff. There might be a little bit from the shed, but like 5 minutes before this stream I came on, we had 6 garbage bags sitting out front. And that's just full of like styrofoam and crap like that from my boxes. Typically you have to pay after one bag. We're not allowed to use more than one bag, but since everything was on shutdown, they were allowing you 5 free bags every other week or something like that. You'll be ordering on. Nice. What do you like about UniFi? I like a lot about UniFi. So if you haven't noticed, most of my videos are based on UniFi. And I like that. I kind of put myself into that niche where my other videos, when I do, TP-Link, whatever, they don't do as well. But then again, they're not as popular as UniFi. UniFi is easy to use. You could it's pretty much plug and play, and then it just works. Not saying it's the most secure, but the software-defined network, the controller, it's better than any other one that I've used. Like this Ingenious controller that they have, I think it's called Sky Key or something like that. It's not even close. Same with the TP-Link is probably the closest one to UniFi right now. Can you buy the surge protector on the Canadian side? I'm pretty sure I did. Where the heck was it? I think it's under wireless products. Okay, wired products. Yeah, it's right here. Sold out. Okay, so I got mine just in time. It's only 16 bucks. So you're spending $32 to protect your stuff. I mean, if it works, great. Who knows? I haven't had anything hit by lightning, so I can't really tell. Did tornado hit your place? If a tornado hit my place, I wouldn't be talking. Not right now. Maybe from my phone, I'd be doing a live stream, but it was about 40 minutes from where I live. We could take a look at a couple of the pictures, I guess. Very tornado. So it was about 10 minutes from my mom's place. Actually, you probably seen, if you've seen my old videos with me in my bedroom with a bed, that was at my mom's place. But it's pretty devastating how much damage actually got done. There was about 70 houses that got hit. No one was, critically injured, so that's great. DDNS, possibly, yep. The VPNs don't like fully qualified domain names, so we'll have to figure that out. But we will be doing a video on this. This will probably come sometime next week. This is the outdoor. I have to find it. I don't know where I put it. I have so much stuff everywhere. But the price point is $3.99. I think Chris from Crosstalk already did a video on it, and it didn't perform overly well. But we'll see. So $3.99 for an outdoor access point. And this is US price, by the way. It's a 2x2. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if this was like at a hotel in a pool area, it might be cool. I should probably put this... Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say I should put this on Ingenious switches as well, but I already have my Ubiquiti switch out there. I just won't be saying the Ubiquiti brand when I'm doing an Ingenious video, because they did send me that for free. Great channel. Got a UDM Pro with multiple VLANs, set up Pi-hole group and rule for any source to have access to groups. Under network, DNS points all networks to Pi-hole. This breaks the internet on. Oh, that's weird. I probably won't do a video on that. I've already stated why I wouldn't do it multiple times, which I just don't really talk about Pi-hole. I think there are a few other channels that have done it though. Any idea when we will see UniFi Talk smart attendant that is actually useful, like custom messages? I'm not too sure because I haven't been able to test it out that much. We don't have numbers. We don't have Canadian numbers. right now. So you'd see right here, I have the UVC Touch Max. Ubiquiti just sent this to me yesterday. I haven't opened it yet, but I can't do a whole lot with UniFi Talk because I don't have a number. When I originally set it up, what did I do? I used a US number, which I probably shouldn't have done because you have to direct your 911 somewhere. And yeah, probably not the best thing to do. What ports do you need open? Is your ISP in bridge mode? If it is, you shouldn't need anything open. And if it isn't, I forget which ports you need open off the top of my head. L2TP port. Ports need to be opened. I think it's 4500. No, 500, 1701. Actually, hold on. 1701 is for L2TP. 50 is for ESP traffic. 500 is for IKE. Can you make a video about UniFi Access? I have a couple of videos on UniFi Access, but I'm planning on doing so my videos, like when I do a full setup video, they're like 20 minutes to an hour. Let's just see UniFi Access. Let's just show all. So I did this video, UniFi Access, will it keep your business safe? That was kind of a full setup, but not really. And that was a 20-minute video. I thought I did another one. So right here, so UniFi Access install and review. So I'm going to start breaking these type videos down into like 5-minute chunks and doing different parts. You lose people's attention span pretty quickly when you do longer videos. Unless the person, well, I guess it didn't really lose people's attention. Sometimes you see a dip and drop, but anyway, this one went up for some reason, but I'm gonna do them in smaller. So the first video will be introduction to UniFi Access. That will be, you know, creating the VLAN for it, and then adopting the devices. The next one will be creating door groups, you know, creating policies, all that type stuff. Adding strikes, adding motion detectors, those type of things. So I'll try to do a full series on UniFi Access. We're installing, I think, at this one business, we're installing about 7 of them, 7 smart hubs. Smart Attendant still allows routing to different phones. They say it's coming where you can record. Yes. Somebody said, one of the bigger YouTubers asked Ubiquiti about it, and it said it was coming. Press 2 for recording, not... Okay, yep. Yeah, I'm not too sure about a UniFi talk app. So if it's for your PFSense firewall, you still shouldn't have to really open ports. I forget. Let's see if I have one on there. If I have a video. Remote user VPN? L2TP PFSense? Oh, maybe I don't have one. I thought I did. I was pretty sure I had a VPN video. Guest portal, creating blah, blah, blah. How to port forward with... this might help you out. Try this video. See, I honestly don't even know what's in that video. See if that video helps you out. If not, maybe I'll create a video on like a remote user VPN for PFSense. I've been meaning to do more PFSense videos. Not really. Any thoughts on next DNS URL filtering? Nope, not really. Greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you, Stan. Tech out, I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to talk about that, even though it went kind of public. I just emailed the guy who I talked to at Ubiquiti to find that out. It looks cool and I can't wait to try it. That's pretty much all I could say for now. let's see what. Oh, the other thing I got is the UniFi Flex XG. Ooh. Okay, it's not. So this is a new 10 gig switch. This port right here is a PoE in, but this is only a 1 gig. Not too sure why they did that, but either way, these are 10 gig ports right here, and I believe they could go from 1, 2.5, and 10 gig. It's actually a pretty heavy switch. I like the design on the top, like the little rivets. And then you could also power it with USB-C, which is pretty cool. I haven't plugged it in yet, so I haven't done really any testing with it. I just kind of took it out of the box. You have tried to call me, but you never pick up my phone. What number are you calling? Send me an email. Email is the best way to reach me. Yeah, it depends what number you were calling. Whoops. It's on my website, but most of the time I'm pretty wrapped up or I'm in other calls, so I don't answer my phone that often. You could go here, you could just click on the Hire Us and fill out the form. Do you have it? Or contact us if you want. Yeah, so that switch is pretty cool. I'll be doing a video on that next week at some point. And then we'll be doing another live stream, I think, on Sunday. What else was I going to talk about? I don't know if anything new came out. But somebody was telling me or said to add this light thingy. Oh, crap. I'm in early access. So I got to log out. There we go. This light, so the smart flood to my backyard, which is a good idea. I just don't know how it's going to mess with the night vision of the G4 Bullet. I could kind of run a cable all the way down to the other corner of the fence and have this on there. Once it's available in Canada, I'll definitely try it out. Probably not going to go too much longer today. It was just a random live stream. I'm still waiting on a bunch of switches. So I need 9 of these switches, and they just will not come in stock. What else do I need? And I think I'm waiting for 100 G4 bullets, which I have no idea when I'm going to get. This door access reader pro, I just had to RMA one. If you watch my video about, which video was it? No PF sense. Where the heck was it? It was my on the job. It was probably on the job part 2. This one right here. The one reader, it broke. It was dead on arrival. So I finally got around to RMAing that, which is going to be good to get back because these are expensive. They're $369 for the Reader Pro. I'm hoping that the doorbell feature comes out soon as well. Hey Cody, what else can you do with the Dream Machine storage besides NVR? Is it only protect storage, or can you use that drive for something else? I have the UNVR and don't think I can use it. So it's typically for the UNVR. I don't know if you have to have a drive in for the door access stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you need to drive in because this door access, the Reader Pro, it will take video and capture the video. But if you do add a camera to the UniFi Access hub, like a G3 Flex, that records back on your Protect anyway. So I'm pretty sure this does as well. Will there be a review for the G4 PTZ? Probably not. And the reason for that is right there. It's $2,249, and I don't think they want to send me it. I've asked a couple times. I don't know if they're trying to push it too much, right? So they'll send products that they're going to push more. This is, I mean, it's a heavy price tag. Chris from Crosstalk did a review on it and a setup. He did a very good job. He didn't put it on his house because it was so big. Me, I would definitely have it on my house. My neighbors probably already think I'm crazy. We have, how many cameras on the front? I think I have 6 cameras on the front of my house, and not all Ubiquiti either. Would you recommend buying an appliance from Protectly or Netgate or buying one straight from? Yeah, that's a good question. So I really like Protectly. They've sent me 2. I have 2 sitting on my bookcase over there. I've been meaning to do some more with them. I had XCP&G on one and then OpenSense on the other one. What did they send me? So I think I have 2 of the 6 ports. They have a newer 6-port one, which... So I think I have a Core i5 and a i7. They're great. I mean, they're bulletproof. You could drop these. Well, I wouldn't recommend it, but you most likely won't damage it. It's awesome. If you're looking for rack mount, though, I mean, these aren't rack mount. The appliances, I have the SG1100 and I just ordered the SG6100. This, I mean, it's a little more expensive. It depends what you get. Oh crap. This was supposed to be delivered like now, but it got pushed back, I think, till August, which kind of sucks. But this has 10 gig connectivity, which is pretty wicked. And a 2.5 gig LAN interface. So it's $699. That's the one I bought. There's 2 different options. Fan list, there's a M2 slot, 1 2.5 and 10 gig. They always skip 5 gig for some reason. So I'm looking forward to doing a video on that. I can't wait to get it. Okay, Lewis, try calling me on Saturday. I don't have a ton of time until then. Yeah, so I don't know what to tell you. The Protectly is really good and the Netgate are really good. It kind of depends. Sitting here with the new UDM Pro and Pro Switch, the full house due to pandemic puts a wrinkle in even starting to do anything. Is it worth setting up via a drop before switching to my you could set up, you could do the full config before even taking down your network, right? You just need to plug your laptop in. Can you? Will it ask you? No, you should be able to do full config before pushing it out and taking everybody down. What I typically do with clients, they'll do it after hours if it's for a house. Have you ever worked with Meraki networks? A couple times. Actually, a job that we got for this old age home for, what was it, 46U6LRs was a recommendation from a person that I worked with for Meraki. I mean, I'm not a specialist in Meraki by any means, but we got their network up and running and it was pretty easy. Yeah, the Protectlys are great. The Netgates are great too. It just really depends. It depends where you live too, right? Because the Protectly could be a little costly for shipping. But the thing with the Protectly is you could load more than just pfSense onto it, right? So you could do a firewall, you could do pfSense, you could do OpenSense, Untangled. Where else are we? Sophos, Ubuntu, Proxmox, Windows, obviously, and XCP&G, and it all runs on Core Boot. Let me see. You call me at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not too sure where you live. Let's see. So my next video will probably be out Monday unless something crazy comes up. Sometimes, I mean, I'm really going to try to stick to Monday and Wednesday releases unless my schedule gets really packed with actual physical installs. Because sometimes, I think there was one week where I did like 5 videos in a row, and then the next week I did 1. It's just because I run out of ideas of things to do. So I think if I keep it to 2 videos a week and then 1 live stream, that should be good for a week. I mean, that's 3 videos a week. How many that's a lot a year. You're looking at like 160 something. I'm doing good, thanks. Yep, doing well. Got some work to do. I'm really not looking forward to updating these blueprints, but the thing that's got to be done, a lot of people are going for UniFi Access. I got another email today to set up somebody else's UniFi Access. Fine with me. I really just hope that Ubiquity doesn't, do what they did with UniFi Talk, or not UniFi Talk, UniFi Voice, was it? Oh, one more thing. This is what I wanted to use in yesterday's video. So these are RJ45 pass-through ends, which you could use outdoors. They're Simply 45 Pro Series. I might put a video on my TikTok. And I kind of like the red color of them. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. You won't be able to. Anyway, it's an RJ45 pass-through end, Cat 6. So the pass-throughs, the reason why we don't use them outside is because the end could get moisture on it and will blow the power port. And whatever is hanging off that, like your camera, will actually, have an issue as well. But these things come with, these are so small you probably won't be able to see it. There's this little plastic cap that you put over the tip of the RJ45 to cover the conductors. It just snaps in. Focus. It's not going to focus. There we go. Oh, it focused for a second. Anyway, it's this black little cap. I think it's a wicked idea. Yeah, and I'm going to try them out a bit more. And I'm hoping it doesn't actually blow any of the devices that I have outside. How to work with the heat maps with Ubiquity? The Ubiquity site for the heat maps isn't really that good, because it's not a true heat map scan. You have to use there's a couple programs. NetSpot app. Heat map program. I forget what this one's called. It's really good, but it's about $10,000. I've been looking at getting it, but we don't have a lot of people ask us to do heat scans. So it's called, I don't even know how to say it. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to do it. But this product is about $10,000. And it's for like professional Wi-Fi installers, right? So you have a drawing, you have a massive building, and you want to have perfect placement of your access points. That's what this will do. I mean, it may be worth it. It really depends on what you do for a living, right? And I've been thinking about buying it. NetSpot app's been good, and I might do a video on that as well. NetSpot app is like $200. Not that bad. Yeah, the reason the Ubiquity one doesn't work that well because it's not a true heat map scan. It's kind of just the patterns that they have from their testing in labs, and they kind of just throw it on. I've been thinking about maybe doing a video on unified design. I don't know if that would interest anybody. Albert, how's it going? That camera does look really cool. You could take my access away now. I'm done looking at it. I have Pacific time. I have no idea. Pacific to Eastern. Let's see. So, crap, what time is that your time? So it would be 10 a.m. your time. 10 a.m. your time. If I get this product, then I will definitely do a video on it. And I've been thinking about getting a new wire mount. Right now for certified testing, I've just been, like cable testing, I've been using my uncle's because they're very expensive. Ideal. Is it Ideal that he has? Ideal Networks certified. Ideal Networks Cat 6 certifier. I think they're about, his was about $3,000. Oh, I can't find it. Maybe it's TrendNet. Maybe that's who it is. Yeah, these guys. Maybe I think they might have switched their name. So he has one of these testers and it certifies your cable. I think his only does up to Cat 6 and it does some fiber. But if you want Cat 6A, you're looking at like a minimum of 10 grand to buy one of these testers. So that's been something I've been thinking about buying. Maybe a Fluke Cat 6A cable tester. But if you're looking at Fluke, you're probably going more, not tester, cable certifier. You're probably going more around the $15,000 mark. This is just a straight up wire map. Anyway, if I do get that, I'll probably do some videos on it. Not that a lot of people will be using it in this channel. But I think it would be something interesting to see. And not a lot of companies want certified testing. It takes longer to test the cable, so you got to charge a little bit more. But I think that's it for this live stream. We'll be back again live on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Other than that, there won't be any other videos this week. There'll be a video out Monday. Not too sure which one that will be. It will either be the Ingenious, this video here, or it could be the, what is this? Keep forgetting the model. The Flex XG. It might be this video. We'll see how much time I get to test. But hopefully you guys have a good weekend, good Friday and Saturday, and I will talk to you later. Take care.